What's up, internet? Corey's Amy here, back with the weekend adventure in video game hunting. Waiting for my car to warm up. I gotta be honest with you, ton of snow on the ground. Not sure if the Wallingford flea market will even be open. I don't know how people can't deal with the cold. Honestly, ever since I got this new jacket, I can just walk around out in the cold like this and be fine. As long as you dress appropriately, it's not that bad, but who knows? I don't know how it'll go, and after that, probably make some bad decisions at some retro video game stores. Hopefully, I don't go broke. Let's go. Alright, we're at the flea market. Not gonna lie to you, I'm actually very surprised there are people here. Let's hope we find something. Honestly surprised at the amount of stuff that's out here today, but unfortunately didn't find anything that I want. Time to hit some thrift stores, I guess. My face is actually frozen right now. I don't know if you could tell. Maybe I was a little bit too bravado about the cold, but my hands are, I don't feel my hands either. Like, I don't feel this at all. I could cut this off right now, I don't even know. It's like 9 degrees. At this point, can beggars be choosers?
DS.
Oh.
It's a little beat up.
sure whether or not I wanted to get that Sonic Mega Collection. Only goes for about like $6 to $8 on eBay, but I don't have that in my collection yet. But it's Player's Choice and on GameCube, and I think there's a Sonic Mega Collection Plus for PlayStation 2, which I would actually rather have, so I'll hold out. I'm in no hurry. Mistakes were made. More on that later. Alright guys, we just left the Savers, heading to the Goodwill over on the Newington, Berlin Turnpike, I guess. Really kind of want to just go home and call it a day. It's about 11:30, but I just made a deal with myself. If I find something at a thrift store today, I'll stop. If I don't, I keep going until I do. So let's see how that goes. There's quite a few thrift stores I can still hit, but some of them aren't that close. Well, that was one short-ass self-challenge I gave myself. I'm heading home. Just saw that CJR, I'm assuming, based on how many subscribers I just had roll in, posted his second episode of the Sega Dream Quest where he got my package. Gonna go home, take a look at that, catch up on some other YouTube stuff. Got a lot of videos I need to finish editing, so probably gonna be a shorter episode this week, but hopefully we have a little bit better weather in the future. I think I might have just gotten screwed over at this GameStop, and that's something you'd usually say when you leave a GameStop, but I'm thinking more than usual. Found that they had Walk It Out, which is a, you know, a shitty Wii game, but it's randomly, because no one bought it, and it probably wasn't, they didn't make too many copies of it. It's worth like $30. They had it on their shelf for $13, and I was picking up a few other Wii games there, so I decided to try and snag that. Guy's looking through the discs, does a double take when he sees the Walk It Out case, and then I started getting this feeling like something was about to happen, and he's just like, oh, I'm sorry dude, I'm not sure why the case is out there. We don't have this disc in stock. And I'm just like, motherfucker. I don't know. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but I feel like he's probably going to be picking that game up today. I don't know. Fuck GameStop. Although I guess on a more positive note, one thing I'd like to get across to you guys, know your Wii games. There's a lot of randomly expensive and uncommon Wii games, which I actually put out a thrifting in Connecticut video. By the time you see this, will have been like almost a week and a half ago. And I feel like some people didn't like that it was less than a minute long, but sometimes you got a video and you just want to get the word out. And the main reason I did that was I found two games that were at a Goodwill that were just randomly worth like $10, $15 each, if not more. And you gotta know your Wii games, because a lot of the shovelware and the garbage on the Wii is stuff that you wouldn't even like look at. Like Walk It Out, without seeing that in someone else's YouTube video, I wouldn't have known to pick that up. But I didn't get it because GameStop employee probably just screwed me. Whatever. Alright guys, I admit it, I'm an idiot. About to go do something stupid. So despite getting potentially screwed at that last GameStop, I'm actually about to hit 4 more GameStops in search of Wii games.
Time is running out in the land of Terminal. We will collide with it in 72 hours, destroying everything. That is, unless Link can stop it. Can he? Find out in The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask in 3D. If the title sounds familiar, you aren't crazy. This is a reimagining of a very well-liked Zelda game. Only now it's portable on Nintendo 3DS. And if you didn't already guess what the title of the system is, now 3D too. A mischievous little kid throws our hero into a parallel world. However, it's in grave danger. In addition to the move, learning how to weapon, you need to break a forest. Each
Enough with the insanity. Let's hit some thrift shops.
It's a video game.
Thank you.
No problem.
Changed a lot since I was here last. I almost missed these. Looks like my favorite one that. So let me turn the sound down on this. I'm playing my Sega Nomad, trying to play some Spider-Man X-Men Arcade's Revenge. I get through the first stage, which, mind you, the first stage sucks all the balls in the world. You basically have to kill 4 enemies and then go on a fetch quest in the very first episode, or very first level of the game. And as I'm collecting the final fucking marker or whatever they're called, the game freezes, goes to the start screen, and now I'm stuck with this. That's some motherfucking bullshit. It's nice 18 degrees out right now. About to head over to the Wallingford Flea Market for Sunday. See if we can find some games today. I don't know why, but I really enjoy filming outside in the cold. Maybe something's wrong with me. How much for the Xbox?
50, 50.
50?
45.
45. And how much for the controller?
I don't know because he don't tell me the price.
Oh, well, I certainly talk a good game about being resistant to the cold, but right now every part of my body is numb. I'm so glad to be gotten out of here. 2 games. Let's get to the pickups. Alright guys, let's take a look at what I picked up on this solo weekend. First time in a while that Allysha hasn't been with me this weekend. And mistakes were made. So there was nothing at the Wallingford Flea Market on Saturday, so I did pick up this Game Boy Advance for $5. It's missing the battery cover, but it works perfectly. That's when you're really scraping the bottom of the barrel, when you have to be excited about getting meh condition Game Boy Advance. I mean, it's not even an SP. This is how you know we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel. I went to a retail store, Retro Games Plus, and I picked up 2 NES games. Got Tom and Jerry, which I never even heard of on the NES. Like, It doesn't surprise me that they have a game, but I haven't heard anything about it. I'm assuming it's probably bleh. But, and also Godzilla, which I enjoy collecting the Godzilla games, I guess. So we hit some thrift stores, and I actually made a stupid declaration, which I regretted like minutes after saying, but whatever. Said that I wasn't going to stop hitting thrift stores that day until I found something. Luckily at the next thrift store I found something, but honestly, looking back, if I didn't make that declaration, I might not have picked this up because it's not really the best deal. I got Trauma Center Under the Knife for $4. It's complete, but this manual has been like cut in half. It almost looks like, what is it called, like a field destroy from like when GameStop is getting rid of stuff and they're told to destroy shit. So I don't know, maybe that's what it was and they just didn't take the game out and someone found it in a dumpster somewhere. So that was gonna be it for Saturday. I know, really fucking pathetic. I decided to stop at GameStop. We're just making all the mistakes. And as I said earlier, this GameStop had Walk It Out for the Wii, at least the case and manual for it, but the guy couldn't find the disc. I don't know if there was some shady business going on, but it's whatever. Picked up 3 games, all of which I'm actually really excited to try out. Got Fling Smash, which I didn't realize this came with a controller bundle, so that's kind of annoying that I don't have that one, and I probably won't ever find that. So I don't think you can get that in stores anymore. This is one of those games that I see on a lot of Hidden Gems videos. Excite Box Trick Racing. Looking forward to trying that out. I already have Excite Truck, which is also on a lot of those Hidden Gem videos. And this is a game I forgot that they made. I remember seeing previews for this. Dragon Quest Swords, The Masked Queen, and the Tower of Mirrors. Now, I'm not a big fan of motion controls, but this might be the only Dragon Quest game I actually enjoy. Most of them are way too difficult for me. That makes it sound like I absolutely suck, which I do, but like, it's a level of difficult versus the amount of story they actually provide, which is next to none. At least my experience with Dragon Quest VIII, it was just like, I wasn't a fan. I got home after that and was sitting around. It was probably like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was just like, fuck it. So I went out in search of Wii games. Got Super Swing Golf Season 2. Wii Music, which I hear is absolutely fucking atrocious, but I think the cover on this is really awesome. And I hear that the Japanese version is actually cooler. Destroy All Humans, Big Willie Unleashed. And Domino Rally, which actually looks kind of cool. Don't know much about it though. Let me know in the comments below if you've heard of any of these games and you have an opinion on them. Tornado Outbreak, which I think this was like 80s, it was like 90 cents. Can't argue with that. The Island of Dr. Frankenstein, which I remember, I think someone did a video on this, and I just don't understand why they put Dr. Frankenstein's name on this. Like, it's some dude with a gun. It's not Dr. Frankenstein. What the fuck? Counterforce, which is a mech game, and it was 90 cents, so I'll try it out. And probably the best game I got at GameStop, Trauma Center Second Opinion for the Wii. And also while I was at GameStop, one of the ones in Waterbury still has a decent selection of PSP games. And I think for these I paid, I think my total bill there was like $15. But I know for all the Wii games I picked up this weekend that you've seen so far, the total I spent was $25. So it's not like I put a big dent in my wallet, but I really probably shouldn't have bought most of them. This one was just really interesting looking. I don't know anything about it. What did I do to deserve this, my lord, 2? No fucking clue. Shadow of Destiny. And Phantasy Star Portable. I think I paid $15 for those. Phantasy Star Portable was, I believe, $6.29. The other ones were like $3 each. Something in that range. So it's Sunday now, and we had to go back to the Wallingford Flea Market, because when you don't have many options, you gotta try again. And one of the vendors there actually had some decent games. He's usually really late to set up, so sometimes we just miss him. Like, it'll be 9 o'clock sometimes when we go there, and the market opens at 8, and he won't have really started setting up. I don't really know. But I picked up 2 games, and I paid $3 each on these. Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver, and I completed my Trauma Center collection, I believe, unless I'm missing something that I haven't heard of yet. We picked up Trauma Center New Blood, which I think is a great deal at $3. I think this is still like a $15 game. So let me know in the comments below what you picked up. Wanted to say thank you to CJR. He made a video for the Sega Dream Quest where I sent him, I think, like 10 games, and he gave me a major shout out. I know about a third of the people watching this video, based on how many new subscribers I just got, will have been sent from him. And I probably have quite a few that were here from like previous times when he's mentioned my channel. So I wanted to thank you all for giving my channel a chance. Hope you enjoy, hope you stick around. Please like, comment, subscribe, and as always, keep it real, Internet.